what will be the impact of all the commitments that people have made, both from payer and providers' perspective, to be compliant with one law, to then try to deconstruct everything and then get ready for the next iteration. So all of these issues are far more complex than I think most people appreciate.
Mm-hmm. So just to dive into certain CNS indications a bit more, is that an area that you may be able to cover? Because there were a few indications I wanted to probe a bit and would like to get your feedback on it.
Certainly.
So I want to understand, what are your thoughts on the general unmet needs for these particular indications? So ALS, Duchenne dystrophy, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, Huntington's, Sanfilippo syndrome, MPS III, neuropathy. Mm-hmm. So I'm just curious if you have a sense of the unmet needs and, potentially what could be the value or the role of gene therapy or cell therapy for these diseases.
Yeah. No, I think that all of those are prime areas for new innovative approaches in therapy. Been aware of them for a long time, trying to manage them. There are always new attempts, both from a physical intervention, such as, stimulation in Parkinson's disease, deep brain stimulation, that kind of thing, to, looking at what kinds of medications can modify a particular problem, slow it down, increase functionality in any way. So I think...
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I guess if we go through each of them individually, which ones do you think might be more benefiting from disease modifying or just even controlling symptoms could be of high value?
Well, I think that, all of the diseases that you mentioned are ones that have been long time difficult problems to manage, with very few good solutions to change the course of the disease. So I think, as I had said earlier, if there is something that comes out that modifies a significant aspect of any one of those problems, that, it becomes something worth considering. So if, you're talking about Parkinson's disease and someone is experiencing, hallucinogenic problems, that, drugs that help reduce that, or that reduces the tremors and allows greater mobility, so you look at these problems and see that if they can be treated to the extent that it allows a person, for instance, to continue employment or to function in what they were doing, then it becomes something of value.
Great. Are you aware of any specific therapeutic classes that may be most important or most appropriate, whether it be AAV technology or maybe even siRNA or certain cell therapy?
No. I mean, I think that it's the issue is, what does what you're offering do? And it's not realistic to think that there's going to be, a panacea for every aspect of a disease or every, type of disease. But one of the things that, we're learning as we go along is that